longevity lifestyle designers. This is Zach here with Secrets of Longevity and Humans.com, as well as martin-kilgour.com. And today's Q&A on Sunday, and I have one question from Glenn, who asks about, I believe he's watched two different videos of mine, and he's seen me say two different things that are in contradiction to each other. Specifically, it was, in one video I say that it's optimal to reserve the seminal fluid in the body, not ejaculate excessively or even at all, to help build the Jing foundational force in the body, as well as prevent the aging process and enhance energy throughout your day. And then in another video I say that monks who are celibate experience more prostate problems in the long run, according to statistics. Now, the reasoning behind these two, I'm not exactly sure which two videos you're talking about. I was almost certain that I included some other information in both of those to counteract what was I saying and sort of explain it. Now, both of those cases are true, and what they find is completely celibate monks, yes, they have higher rates of prostate cancer than people who are more sexually active. And even in some cases, although these studies are a little bit more flawed, is the people, they ask really old people. That's where the flaw is. Old people aren't necessarily going to, at least the average old person isn't going to be able to remember their youth necessarily so well. And they ask them questions about their ejaculation frequency when they were young and through middle life. And then they look at the prostate health that they're currently experiencing. So this can be skewed, obviously, by an old person's ability to remember and what they were actually experiencing. But basically what they're showing, that the men who ejaculated the most had the lower rates of prostate problems. And then there was those who had the least amount of sexual activity. They experienced higher rates of prostate problems, including cancer, inflammation. So now, what I was saying in terms of reserving the seminal fluid in the body to build Jing life force and other beneficial aspects of our being, is that you also need to have an accompanying practice, what can be called sexual cultivation, Taoist sexual alchemy. It could be from the Vedic system, they have Tantra, and you need to be doing something in terms of moving the sensations through your body of energy to allow for that concentrated life force that's in your lower regions of the body to be circulated, which is what happens in the sexual act. Now, if you're just letting it become stagnant, that's when you can get problems in an area where, and that's why I say use it or lose it. You got to use your prostate or you're going to lose it. The prostate becomes engorged with blood during sexual stimulation in men, and this is what brings nutrients to the prostate, as well as pulls out old depleted blood and depleted tissues and toxins, etc. So the prostate is like a sponge. When it expands, just like the male sexual organ, the penis, it expands when it becomes aroused and filled with blood. So does the prostate, and this is what causes the benefits for the health of the prostate in the long term. It's not the ejaculation. The ejaculation moves through the prostate. The seminal vesicles, which are close to the prostate but aren't the prostate, produce seminal fluid. And then, of course, in the testicles, the sperm is produced, and these things meet in the urethra and go out the urethra during ejaculation. So the prostate is merely a muscle and a gland that sits inside there that provides a pumping action. It provides a bit of lubrication, but it's not. The main benefits to its health come from its stimulation through being aroused, not through ejaculation necessarily. And that's purely my theory, and it's based on everything I've looked at. So it would be a difficult thing to research, and I would believe because you need controls, and you need everyone in the study having the same lifestyle. So a lot of people that are engaging in sexual cultivation practices are also working on their diet, they're exercising, they're living a very healthy lifestyle because that's what they're attracted to, and that's why they're doing the exercises in the first place, for their sexuality. So if you have those people compared to someone drinking beer and eating tons of meat and just living an all-around unhealthy lifestyle, but they're having lots of sexual activity. They might not, or even no sexual activity, they could be the celibate one. It's really hard to compare those because you'd have to isolate all the different lifestyle factors and have everyone doing those simultaneously. But of course it's going to be difficult to ask people to do that when it's a study done over someone's lifetime and you're looking at statistics in that way. I'm in the middle of creating a course which a lot of people are getting excited about. It's on its way, and if you're interested in knowing more about this and getting the first free clips as I get closer to launching it on my website, please sign up for my email list on my website, which you can find a link to in the top right hand info box. And this course is going to be on male sexuality and cover some of these exercises, herbs, dietary and lifestyle factors that can help enhance what we could call male sexual prowess. Now this is going to be great for anyone who needs attention in that area, and I believe a lot of people do. It's going to be pretty unique in terms of the varied topics I cover, but they're all going to be relating to male sexuality. But it's going to be a lot more than just herbalism or just sexual cultivation practices. It's going to also cover how to relate to a partner, whether it's male or female, and how to enhance the relationships in your life, how to improve your health as a male specifically, and a few other things which you'll learn about when you get the program. So have a great week, and submit your questions throughout the week, and I'll keep a list of them and answer them for next week's Q&A. Have a great day.